Hello YouTube and welcome to GrunfWorks Plays Naval Action, and today we have a Prince de Neufchatel again, and as you can see the developers have fixed the RTX cards issues, so once again I can fully enjoy, and you with me, and appreciate the beauty of the Prince de Neufchatel rather than, you know, just a mess of cables. With that thing being said, we can now continue and get onwards to the fight. We are fighting Randalmena in the Mercury, so that will be kind of the point of the fight. Alright, that being said, let's get onwards. I'm once again in my old trusty Prince de Neufchatel, armed with 10 carronades on each side, 2 carronades on the bow and 2 on the stern. I think I will actually, on the bow chasers, I will be installing long guns or something. I think it's much handier for ripping out sails and stuff, so that's a note for myself to update later on. However, doesn't matter. Alright, so Randalmena. Let's see if we tear you a new one, shall we? Okay, I want to come in close. Convergence on the water, firing from the bow. Oh, and he was turning. I see. Ready, aim, fire. Well, 5 to the hull. I guess I missed the rest. I should probably use parallel convergence and just fire up. Okay, hard to starboard, and I want to be presenting the other side. He managed to get me a little bit with that broadside. However, I plan to go get in close because, yeah, carronades are a weapon of choice for up close and personal combat, so that's the plan, what I'm planning to do. Alright, so let's see how that we do from here. Getting in close, and that's a hit to the hull, fire. 7 to the hull, 6 to the crew, much better, and let's turn hard to starboard. I'm still getting used on how to use the sails, but oh, this is now beautiful. There is no more clipping and stuff. Okay, convergence water, firing from the bow, fire. 4 to the hull. I aimed a little bit too low this time. Okay, hard to port. So apparently I have taken on more damage than he has, or actually more damage on one particular side. Okay, he fired at me, so now I'm not gonna be playing that game. Let's fire the stern carronades. Fire. 1 to the hull, 1 to the crew. Nice. And I'm gonna actually use the fact that I can actually sail much more close hold than him, which means I will be taking the tactics of getting into the position where he cannot go, and attack him from that angle. That's the plan anyway. He did fire off a broadside, however, we're still good, and I'm gonna go another pass at him, and then I'm gonna engage the repairs, I think. I just want to figure out which side I will hit, the port or the starboard. By the way, guys, devs, if you're watching, I would really appreciate the port and starboard instead of L or R. Alright, let's see it. Yeah, he's clearly missing. But, get ready, firing from the bow, and fire. Some will bounce, but hopefully some will penetrate. 5 to the hull, 8 to the crew. Nice. In hindsight, I should have been firing one by one, but that's a different story. turning hard to port. Turn the auto skipper to the right hand side. Let's fire. Another 2 hits to the hull, and now let's get ready. I'll either pump his broadside or I'll stern rake him. I have to see what I'll do. Not exactly sure. Okay. Yeah, let's go for the stern rake. Parallel convergence and fire. 10 to the hull, 2 to the crew. Now that's what I call a good shot. It's not technically a stern rake. I still hit his starboard stern side, but hopefully that should be also good enough. Now let's turn hard to port and trigger the repairs. Yes. So now I'm just gonna go quickly sail away, and after firing these cannons and after my guns reload, I'm gonna temporarily turn off the gunnery like that to be able to maximize my crew working on the repairs, and also to get away from him so that he is not hitting me. That's also a point worth considering. Alright, he is clearly giving chase. That's good. And he's trying to fire, and I'm just... This is also, guys, some of the evasion techniques if you're interested. Basically keep at shallow angle, don't show him exactly your stern, but make sure that between your stern and his port or starboard side there's always an angle. So even if the cannonballs hit you, that they bounce off. That's the point. Alright, so now we're turning a little bit into the wind. I'm gonna pull the hard left here. Hard to port. So you see, at this distance, even if he hits me, his hits are not gonna count for much. I've inspected his cannons and he is packing medium guns. I mean, I don't know if all NPCs are packing medium guns or not. Let me know in the comments below if they do. However, I know for a fact that he is packing the medium guns. So, you can tell also by the angle of the cannonballs. And when I fire, you can see that I'm packing like carronades, because it's like throwing stones. It's not really like, you know, cannonballs. So. Alright, so now my repairs are in full swing. But I still have enough capable men on the guns, so I'm gonna go swoop in and hopefully give him another good shellacking, bringing this fight to a close, hopefully. Fire. Fire. Yeah. Alright. Coming in close. Convergence water, firing from the bow. Yes, he's turning. We're gonna go broadside to broadside. Fire. And basically I undershot. That was a very nice opportunity missed on my side. Turning hard to port. Or sorry, starboard. And he's turning as well. 2 shots up the rear. So I'm gonna go for another stern rake. I'm not gonna play his game. I'm gonna give chase to him, but not exactly go, you know, bow to bow. And he's gonna eventually turn himself straight into the wind. which will give me a great position for a stern rake. So I'm going to fire one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the rest. Wow, 10 to the hull, 1 to the molded, 1 to the cannon, and 5 to the crew. Now that is a perfect textbook example of damage. Nice. My starboard side isn't doing all too well, however, but it will have to do. It's we are on equal footing, rather. So all in all, a pretty even fight, I would say. Alright, so I think now I'm gonna go with my port side guns, hopefully attacking once again his starboard side. At least that's my idea. Alright, let's take the bow chasers. Fire. 1 to the hull, perfectly. 2 to the hull. Let's see if we can pull off another stern rake or a broadside. We'll see how, depending on what he does. As you can see, also damage avoidance. I'm keeping at a shallow angle so that I present a very small target to him. And he is using that in trying to bow rake me, which is a sound tactic on his part. Getting ready. Fire. Now with the parallel alignment, 8 to the hull, 8 to the crew, his starboard side is almost nearly gone. I'm gonna go hard to port and hopefully I'll give him the shellacking on his starboard side, which should end up this engagement in my favor. So hard to port, I'm switching to the firing from the stern, hopefully. However, at this range it's not really worth it. So I think I want to close up the distance a little bit. This would be a good distance for firing medium or long guns, but not for carronades. They do way less penetration from this side, so I want to close in. Another fire. And now you have to account that I'm facing with my strong side, which is my port side, to his weak side, which is his starboard side. And the idea is to give him now broadside to broadside. And he's still firing one at a time, which makes him miss. Okay, getting ready for a devastating broadside. Convergence water, and getting ready. Fire! Now that's a shellacking I'm talking about. 10 to the hull, 2 to the crew. I think this fight will be almost over in another pass. One more broadside like that and he's going to Mr. Davy Jones. Let's fire the stern chasers. Perfect, and then I think I'm gonna turn hard to port and once again pass him broadside to broadside, which should bring this fight to a close. I doubt that I will be doing my port side, however, I think I'm gonna use my starboard side guns. Because I want to get closer to him and he's not buying it, so... As you can see, as long as you're keeping low profile, he will most likely miss. Or if it's a player, then he'll use the chance to rake you, so be very careful what you're doing there. It's a good tactic against NPCs. Oh, and he's taken the bait. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay, I think we will be wrapping up really soon. And fire. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's the way we do things around here. perfect shot. Beautiful. And I think it's safe to say that he will, or she will sink, for sure. So it's just a matter of waiting for that. Yeah, you can fire all you want. Well, I might as well turn and go back to pick up the loot. I'm expecting that by now he's taking on water massively. Yes, he is. Which means he will be sinking in no time. By the time I get to him, probably. And there he goes. Well, you know how it goes. Like if you like the video, guys. Hit subscribe for more naval action. Let me know what your favorite ship is, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. This is GrunfWorks, signing off.